Number 15. Buck-toothed tetra. Native to the Amazon basin and Guyana. It is light tan in appearance with 2 distinct black spots and can grow up to 4.7 inches in length. The buck-toothed tetra is unsuitable for aquariums because it is very aggressive and will attack any and every fish in the tank. Even if larger fishes keep it at bay, it will descale and attack smaller fishes. They are also infamous for their scale-eating habits, smashing their specialized teeth against larger fish at high speeds to knock loose clouds of scales to eat. Number 14. Red-tailed black shark. This is a species of freshwater fish in the carp family. It is endemic to Thailand and critically endangered. However, due to its beautiful appearance, consisting of a black body and a red tail, it is common in aquariums. It can grow up to 6 inches long. In spite of their name, they aren't true sharks. However, being solitary, territorial bottom dwellers, putting them in a tank with other fishes is a recipe for disaster. Unless they are given a cave, they will claim the bottom part of the tank as their own, attacking anything that descends. Because of their rarity and endangered status, they are expensive to buy. Number 13. Black piranha. Also known as the red-eye piranha, this is a freshwater ray-finned fish common to the northern part of South America. This fish averages a length of 13 inches, although certain individuals have been noted to grow up to 16.3 inches. They also commonly attain a maximum weight of about 6.6 pounds. It is one of the larger species of piranha. Whatever the body color, this species always has red eyes. They're especially dangerous, not just to fish, but to their human handlers as well. When they're done growing, they consider the entire tank as their territory. As such, they will attack any invaders. They require expert care for maintenance. Number 12. Ornate BICHIR. The ornate BICHIR is a truly beautiful fish. Also called the dragon eel, it is a bony fish found in Lake Tanganyika and the Congo River Basin in Central and East Africa. It has black and yellow patterning on its body, head, and fins with 9 to 11 dorsal spines. It can also grow up to 24 inches in length. The ornate BICHIR is very aggressive, unlike other fish in its family. It may tolerate larger fish, but tends to attack small bottom-dwelling or similar-looking species. They tend to go after fish tails a lot, and so if a fish has a damaged tail, the BICHIR is the most likely culprit. Number 11. Severums. Heros severus, also known as the banded cichlid and the severums, is a species of tropical freshwater cichlid native to the upper Orinoco and upper Rio Negro basins in South America. It is often confused with other fishes of the same family and is rarely used in the aquarium trade. It can grow up to 8 inches long. They may look docile due to their colorful mouths and eyes, however, they are really aggressive and will kill anything they can. They tend to do well with other cichlids of the same size, however, they're not as merciful to other tank mates. Number 10. Arowana. This family of fish has a mosaic pattern of canals covering their scaled bodies. Also known as bony tongues, they have a toothed bone on the floor of their mouth, equipped with teeth that bite against teeth on the roof of the mouth. The arowana is a facultative air breather and can obtain oxygen from air by sucking it into its swim bladder, which is lined with capillaries like lung tissue. They can grow up to 2 feet long, although this depends on the species. They are a staple fish in aquariums worldwide and can come in a variety of colors. Some of these colors are really rare and can cost as much as $100,000. What makes them dangerous is that they are highly active top-dwelling predators. Number 9. Jack Dempsey. This freshwater fish is named after the famous 1920s boxer Jack Dempsey. The name arises due to the fish's strong facial features and aggressive nature, just like the boxer. It is a freshwater fish native to Mexico and Honduras. It prefers water with a neutral pH range and a temperature between 72 and 86 degrees Fahrenheit. They can grow up to 10 inches in length and tend to eat worms, crustaceans, insects, and other fish. It is a widely popular aquarium fish due to its iridescent scales. To keep them in check, they can only share a tank with large, similarly aggressive cichlids. They also need caves to keep them calm. Number 8. Pea buffer. The pea bufferfish is also known as the dwarf or pygmy pufferfish. It is a small freshwater pufferfish endemic to the Kerala and southern Karnataka regions of southwest India. Due to loss of habitat and overfishing for the aquarium trade, natural populations are threatened. The maximum size of this fish ever noted is 1.4 inches. In spite of their small size, they can take out much larger fish. These fish are very territorial, and if they can't kill another fish outright, they will take out chunks of it until it dies a slow, painful death. Number 7. Tiger barb. The tiger barb, or Sumatra barb, is a tropical cyprinid fish that can be found mostly in Indonesia. However, they can be found in other parts of Asia as well. They can grow up to 3.9 inches long and 1.6 inches wide. All species of this fish are quite colorful, which is why they are coveted for aquariums. They are very aggressive and tend to nibble on the fins of other smaller or more passive species. However, their aggression tends to fall when they are housed with members of the same species. In such situations, they form a shoal that can produce a stunning show through the tank. Number 6. Gourami. These are a group of freshwater anabantiform fishes that are native to India, Pakistan, and Korea. They tend to have elongated, feeler-like ray at the front of each of their pelvic fins. With 133 species, they tend to grow as long as 5 to 6 inches. Although they are aggressive, these gourami fish tend to coexist peacefully with fishes of other families. However, when they are kept with fishes of the same family, they tend to act out. This is the opposite scenario for most other fishes. They are personable and intelligent, and tend to do a good job of distinguishing between their tank mates. Number 5. Flowerhorn cichlid. This fish's most distinguishing feature, other than its vivid coloration, is its bulging forehead, which is colloquially called a cock. They are a man-made hybrid that exists in nature only because of intentional release by man. They can typically be found in Singapore and Malaysia and are classified as an invasive pest species. Their importation is banned in Australia. They have a lifespan between 10 to 12 years and can grow up to 14 inches long. Although they are very playful and tend to interact with humans and sometimes put on a show, they can be very aggressive as well. Being aggressive and territorial, 2 or more flowerhorns are usually not kept together. But the tank housing them can be divided up with acrylic dividers or egg crates. Number 4. Poor man's Tropheus. A species of fish in the cichlid family that can grow up to 5 inches long. It is native to South America, and its diet consists of algae and plant material, which it scrapes from rocks and other hard surfaces. They are so aggressive that they are sometimes used for the cleaning of other fish parasites. They tend to kill fish larger than themselves. Although some breeders have found success housing them with other fishes, it's best to keep them in a tank all on their own. They tend to become territorial over caves, and so if a special region is created for them, their aggressiveness is lessened. Number 3. AFER knife. Also known as the reticulated knife fish, it is a species of freshwater fish found in tropical West Africa. It reaches a maximum length of 31 inches and can weigh as much as 2.9 pounds. Its dorsal fin projects out of its back like a feather. It is laterally flattened and is capable of breathing air at the surface of water in addition to normal breathing with its gills. The AFER knife tends to grow more aggressive as it matures. At full size, they either need to be kept alone or with other large and aggressive fish. They tend to dislike specific individuals rather than specific groups. Number 2. Mini DOVI. The mini DOVI is sometimes called the mini pointed cichlid. They are native to Central America in the waterways from Mexico to Guatemala. They can live as long as 10 years. They are kept in aquariums because they are quite gorgeous and personable. However, they are also known for being aggressive and territorial. The mini DOVI only grows up to 10 inches, about half the size of a regular DOVI. They tend to prefer waters in the neutral to slightly alkaline pH ranges. They prefer the bottom levels of the tank and require intermediate levels of care. Going back to their aggressive nature, these fishes are best kept in pairs. Otherwise, they kill everything else in the tank with them if they can. Number 1. Oscar fish. Known also as the tiger oscar, the velvet cichlid and marble cichlid is commonly found in tropical South America. It is a popular aquarium fish in the US and Europe. It can grow up to 18 inches in length and can weigh up to 3.5 pounds. Juvenile Oscars have a different coloration from adults and are striped with white and orange wavy bands and have spotted heads. They are very territorial and tend to do well with larger fishes of the same family. Even so, they tend to bond with their human owners and interact with them a lot. It is recommended that they be housed alone if possible. Would you rather spend $100,000 on a fish for your aquarium or the same amount on a big shopping spree?